What is going on, Raptors Nation? Luca here, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. In this one, I wanted to take a look at the three biggest questions for the Raptors going into this 2023-2024 season. Just to recap here, the Raptors had Media Day on October 2nd. They then flew out to training camp in British Columbia on October 3rd. As right now they are in the midst of training camp, gearing up for the preseason, which will begin this Sunday. Yes, Raptors basketball returns this Sunday, the Raptors' first preseason game against the Sacramento Kings. That game will be played in Vancouver. And then, of course, the Raptors begin the regular season on October 25th when they take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So we know there are a lot of questions that need to be answered with this team. And in my opinion, these are the three biggest questions going into this new season. Real quick, if you guys do me a solid, hit a like on the video. It helps a ton. And subscribe to the channel for more Raptors content just like this. So the first big question with this team is what will happen with Pascal Siakam? We didn't really get an answer following Media Day. If anything, we got even more uncertainty regarding this situation. Pascal Siakam and the Raptors have yet to discuss a contract extension. Masai Ujiri confirmed this at Media Day. As you look at Siakam, the Raptors are eligible to re-sign him to a maximum contract right now at least $192 million. However, if Siakam holds out and waits and he goes on to make the All-NBA team this season, he would be eligible for a 5-year, $307.23 million super max contract. So Siakam will get a huge increase in his payday if he holds out, makes All NBA this season, and then he would be eligible for the super max next summer. So when Siakam was asked about during Raptors Media Day if he was open to signing an extension with the Raptors, he said, I just want to be a part of something awesome. I want to win games and have fun. That's all I care about right now. And then Siakam went on to say, I'll leave those type of questions to the people who represent me. That's why I pay them. And then Masai Ujiri didn't really endorse the idea of re-signing Siakam and keeping him long-term in Toronto, as he said that he and the team still haven't talked about a contract extension with a two-time All-Star. And then Ujiri raised eyebrows when he seemingly called out Siakam when talking about the team being selfish last season and not playing the right way. So it appears right now that the Raptors are going to take a wait-and-see approach with Siakam and see how the team performs this season before ultimately making a decision about Siakam's future in Toronto. However, the Raptors cannot mishandle the Pascal Siakam situation the way they mishandled the Fred VanVleet situation, because losing Siakam potentially for nothing in free agency would be a disaster for this organization. Do the Raptors have plans of keeping Siakam long-term? Will the Raptors trade Siakam at the NBA trade deadline if the team underperforms? Will the Raptors even be willing to give Siakam the supermax if he makes the All-NBA team this season? These are things to look out for, and we will see what happens with Pascal Siakam. But he has not signed an extension yet. Pascal Siakam is set to become an unrestricted free agent, and it's going to be one of those things that's going to linger throughout the season, especially if a deal is not agreed upon. Okay, the next big question surrounding this team: what will the Raptors starting lineup be? One of the biggest questions on the court is what the Raptors starting lineup is going to be on opening night. What is it going to look like? There's been speculation, of course, that Scottie Barnes is going to run the point and Dennis Schroeder will come off the bench. But after Dennis Schroeder's dominant FIBA World Cup performance, it's now believed that Schroeder will start at point guard and Gary Trent Jr. will be the odd man out and he will come off the bench. And it doesn't seem like the Raptors know just yet what they're going to do, because according to Sportsnet, Michael Grange, who was at Raptors training camp, says that Darko Rajakovic was non-committal on the subject when he spoke about it. And Grange went on to say this: was too chatty at Raptors first practice today to post updates, but worth noting, Otto Porter Jr. is healthy and went full go, so we'll see. And Dennis Schroeder said he's not fussed about starting, which is good because Darko Rajakovic was non-committal on subject when he spoke. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Raptors roll out on opening night. Obviously, there's pros and cons to both. Dennis Schroeder going to start, or will it be Scottie Barnes? And then the last big question that surrounds this team: what's the direction of this team? The biggest question going into this new Raptor season is what is the direction of the Toronto Raptors? Do the Raptors want to fully commit to Scotty Barnes and build around him, or are they still trying to win now? The Raptors offseason didn't exactly make that clear, because you look at the Raptors, they made win now moves by resigning Jakob Poeltl, signing veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, but then they found themselves in the midst of rumors of them possibly trading away Pascal Siakam. As many teams were interested in Siakam, including the Atlanta Hawks, but the Raptors did reject their deal. Then, as the Siakam trade rumors cooled down, the team found itself in the Damian Lillard sweepstakes, but they ultimately didn't get a deal done for Lillard despite being the front runner. So you look at the Raptors' current situation, they appear to be in the middle. They have three players in Siakam, Anunoby, and Gary Trent Jr. who are set to become unrestricted free agents next summer. And the Raptors just need to decide if they're going to try and offload these players at the deadline for assets to signal a rebuild, or are they going to re-sign these players and try to make a splash for a star to go for it? But the confusing part with that is the Raptors have had a chance to go for a superstar that could potentially put them over the top, but they've been reluctant to trade Barnes in deals for superstars. First for Kevin Durant and then for Damian Lillard. They also haven't shown a sense of urgency when it comes to re-signing their unrestricted free agents, especially Siakam and Anunoby, which are the two pressing matters on this team. So it appears the Raptors and management are just looking to see how this season plays out before they make their ultimate decision on what the direction is that they want to take. If the Raptors come out and they perform well with their current group, maybe they keep it as is. And like I said, maybe they try to go out and get a star. But if the Raptors go into the season, things fall apart, it gets ugly, we could see some big moves come in at the trade deadline. And maybe the Raptors then signal to a rebuild and fully commit to building around Scotty Barnes. But these are, to me, the three biggest questions that surround the Raptors going into this new season. It's going to be a very interesting season to see what happens here. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Are there any other pressing matters that you think surround this team as we get into the new campaign? Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit a like, subscribe to the channel for more. That is it for me. This is Lucas signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, stay safe.